Hi, everybody, and welcome to Brockin' Around the Homestead. I am Ann Brock, and I am here to show you all the tips and tricks and the things that I know about cleaning, which kind of isn't a whole lot, but we're going to give it our best shot. Today, we are cleaning my master closet. I feel like this is a big undertaking that I've had to, just stop procrastinating on, and so you're helping me by getting this chore completed. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. So today we're going to just deep dive into this room here and get some things thrown out and sorted and reorganized so that it can function as a wonderful space. Let's go, and thank you for joining me. Welcome to the biggest brunt of my burden, otherwise known as my closet. I have really kind of just ignored this space for a while because I thought we were going to have a bigger winter than we did here in Florida. Turns out we didn't. I think I maybe counted on one hand how many times I wore winter clothes this year here in Central Florida, and it wasn't as often as I thought. We only went one other place this year that required us to wear winter-ish clothes, and so I usually keep them all up here in these boxes above my closet, and sadly enough, I didn't get to wear any of my cute winter stuff that I wanted to, so maybe I'll have to plan a trip somewhere snowy next year so I can wear them. But right now, I do have a lot of spring and summer clothes, some of which I've put up in these boxes again that I need to take down, and a lot of winter stuff, well, not actually a lot, but some winter stuff that is taking up room in my closet. It's bulky, it's not being used, and it needs to go back up there. I didn't start actually changing out my clothes from seasons until probably a few years ago when we moved here to Florida. When we lived in Texas before, I just kept them all out at the same time, but my closet space was smaller where we were when we first moved here, and I still have limited space here. So in order to maximize my space for the clothes that I want for the season that I'm in, I switch out my clothes from winter to like fall, winter, and then spring and summer. So it just makes it feel like I have a lot more space in my closet, and I'm not looking at clothes that I can't even wear anyway because it's not the right season, or it's too hot, or it's too cold. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and what I'm planning to do is just I started some organizing processes here that you might be able to see. I did start with some of these clear bins. I have some for shorts, some for t-shirts, and some for pants. I also have these great white containers that I buy at IKEA. I bought the clear ones on Amazon. I can link these to you in the description. I think dust is flying in my eyes. This whole closet, you guys, actually is from IKEA, and it makes it appear like we spent a lot of money on a built-in from some sort of, customized closet company, when really we spent about $1,700 on this whole closet. And I'll show it to you whenever I'm done, the entire closet. It's really not that big, but we made it look very orderly and very department store looking, just kind of with all the different shelves and how we display things. We also were lacking a linen closet, so we were able to add a little linen closet in our closet by adding a door to one of these shelving units, which has also been incredibly helpful. So I have hanging clothes. I've also divided the shelf below, which I'll show you, that has purses and extra shoes like boots, and I have a bucket with some flip-flops and stuff in it because here in Florida we wear flip-flops for every occasion. We have casual flip-flops and we have fancy flip-flops here. I know you can't see this, but I'll show you. I have this whole rack right here is all shoes from floor to ceiling, which to some people that would be nothing. To other people it would be a lot. So we're not into this to compare. I'm just showing you kind of what I have. And then I have coats over here on the top and jackets, like a lot of light jackets, and then some coats. And then below I have blouses and long sleeve shirts, stuff that I wouldn't fold up in a bin like a t-shirt. I would just have it hanging. And then in the center I have dresses, long dresses and short dresses. Over here it's been like kind of like an excess place for extra hangers to go. I haven't figured out an extra place for that to go, but and I probably should fill it up with more stuff, but I have skirts and like dress shorts and stuff like that. Other things that I would not want to fold up into a bin, and I would want it to be hung so it looks nice and neat and whatever. Below I have jewelry, I have swimsuits, I have pajamas on one side and hats, and then workout clothes and some other drawers and stuff. Above is like Halloween costumes and excess clothes and memorabilia, stuff that I'm very sentimental about. That, and then even a bucket for ski clothes, because we do ski occasionally. My husband and my son actually go every year now. I'm not really that into it, but I can look cute. I have the outfits. So anyway, that's kind of the run through of my closet and kind of just how it functions. But it needs to be tidied up and thinned out a little bit. So that's what we're going to do. Another thing, lastly, that I want to point out, and this has been really good for me, is, and maybe I need a cuter bucket, but this is my donate pile. And I keep a box or a bag in my closet so that my husband and I can continually weed out our stuff. Sometimes you don't always think in one day, okay, I'm going to go through my whole entire closet. We weed out gradually all the time. If there's stuff that we've tried it on and we're like, oh gosh, we really don't want that anymore, then we throw it in the donate box. And about, I guess, once every 2 weeks, I go down to my local thrift store or nonprofit organization that collects clothes for people, or Goodwill, and I will donate a pile of clothes. Maybe it's just one bag, and that's okay. But it's helping us stay thinned out over here and passing along these clothes to somebody else who could really need it. So anyway, that's my suggestion, my tip for you there. And then we keep batteries in here because there's no other place to do it. So I have this other really cool contraption. My mother-in-law gives the best gifts, that I'm like, why did you give me this? But then we end up using it the most. This is called a battery daddy. And so you can keep batteries, and I think they'll even show you like how much they are charged with this thing in the middle, and then AA's go in the back here. My son uses all the AA's for his gaming controllers, even though we have a charging station. So that's good. And then I have more in this drawer. These are like drawers that you can pull out. And then all of this over here is my other obsession, which is essential oils, and I have like tons. I haven't bought any in a long time, but I have a lot. Okay, now it's gonna get stuck. What is it stuck on? Oh gosh. Okay, well, who knows? I'm not gonna get all worked up about it. All right, so that's it. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and kind of haul some stuff out of here. I might try on some things to see if they still work, still fit. But mostly I can tell whenever I hold them up to myself, I think about it or remember. My weight has fluctuated over the course of the past couple of years, just like any female would. So I have all sizes. So some things I know I haven't worn in a really long time. You know what? I need to move on and maybe bring some new things into my closet. So anyway, let's get going and see what can we do to get a little more order in here and make it feel like I want it.
Trying to fix it. Love, I wanna be strong. We're doing wrong, but I'll change it.
Now, one of the bigger challenges is I have to bring everything out of this closet, or close to everything out of the closet, so that I can begin to sort. One time, a long time ago, I decided to hire a professional organizer because I have a tendency to really want to hold on to a lot of things. I'm very sentimental, which I've mentioned before in other videos, and I have a hard time of letting go, and this can be a really exhausting project. So I sort things into donate or throw away, or into keep, and that helps me to kind of thin things out and then to know where to put things back right after. So I have my winter clothes from the top of my closet, in addition to things that I'm currently wearing but just really not in love with. And so I'm packing away the winter things and I'm putting them away. I'm not one that's really too into keeping up with trends. If you're wondering, you're like, why are you taking down the same clothes over and over again? I tend to lean more towards buying things that are timeless and more classic style and not too heavy on trend. Just as I've gotten older, I really like to keep the things that I have, and so I have some clothes that are even from my 20s that now my daughter wears them sometimes, but they're still, can be repeated in the next season. Like I've noticed this buffalo check number here has been worn a couple of winters. Now, if next winter buffalo check is completely out, I will take it to Goodwill or to a thrift store or whatever. That particular blazer is a Ralph Lauren blazer from high school, and every once in a while the style comes back around. In this past season, it was in style. It had suede elbow patches, and I just love that jacket. I can't get rid of it. So there's some pieces that I can't part with. Are you one of those people that can't part with clothing too, that hangs on to things that you have from the childhood? I mean, I know it makes me sound like a total pack rat, and trust me, I'm not, but with some of these articles of clothing, I really just want to hang on to them. Next, I'm going to be weeding through more of the things that I had up in the closet and putting up the things that I have out right now to try to thin it out a little bit. And as you see, I'm kind of speeding up the process because it's going to take a while. And taking out the things from last year, the little dresses and whatnot, those are all still fine. They haven't gone out of style. I wear a lot of things to the pool and to the beach, and those are all still good and well. So we're going to take those out, throw them on some hangers, stick them in the closet, and it feels like I've gone shopping. So if you have any other tips or tricks about trying to sort or rotate through your clothes and trying to make yourself feel like you've just gone shopping, even though you're pulling out things that you had from 2 or 3 years ago, I would love to hear how you do this. What are your tips and tricks so we can all learn from each other? Okay, I'm going to let you guys listen to this really cool music and watch me unpack some things. Yep, that yellow shirt, it's going to Goodwill. All right, y'all keep watching.
Let's dance until dawn. Music on repeat. You can beat this feeling. Let's keep this going on and on. Crack open models on and on and on and on and caught up in the moment. Feels just like I'm dreaming. Ooh, got me so in love with the summer days. Ooh, got me feeling dizzy from the summer haze. 'Cause we got the sunshine by the poolside. Such a fun time living for the hot life. Bring the right vibes and the tan lines. Keep the free mind, yeah. 'Cause we got the sunshine by the poolside. Such a fun time living for the hot life. Bring the right vibes and the tan lines. Keep the free mind, yeah. 'Cause we got the sunshine by the poolside. Such a fun time living for the hot life. Bring the right vibes and the tan lines. Keep the free mind, yeah. Hey, 'cause we got the sunshine by the poolside. Such a fun time living for the hot life. Bring the right vibes and the tan lines. Keep the free mind, yeah.
I have to say one thing about vacuum sealing bags. You can buy these things at the dollar store and they are amazing. This is the second year I've used this one particular vacuum seal bag and it worked like a charm. After a couple of times they do tend to lose their seal, but they're still a really great way to pack stuff away if you have a small space, and it only cost me $1. So definitely worth the purchase, and I throw a lot of the stuff up at the top of my closet. Now these, those containers that you saw they're like fabric boxes. I get those at IKEA, and they're inexpensive, can fold up really nice, and they're great. See, that little vacuum bag worked out wonderful, and now I can fit a lot of things It didn't, my clothes really weren't wrinkled whenever I took them out either, which was surprising to me because I would have thought they would have been, but they're not.
Play my emotions like a pair of puppet strings. Did it ever occur to you my heart's more than a toy? Please go easy on me, babe. Send message after message, forward my calls. Next day you hit me back like nothing happened at all. What about all the things you used to say to me? This ain't the way it's supposed to be. And you know I wouldn't do that to you. You know I wouldn't treat you that way, no. I've been running, can't catch up. Oh love, what I won't do. Oh, you got me chasing waterfalls. Oh, you got me chasing waterfalls. All of the times I've been there, times I came through, I'd meet you anywhere if it brought me closer to you. Distance is killing me, you make it so hard. Won't you let me love you, babe? Used to be optimistic, these days I just don't know. Pick a fence in the valley, I hope it's losing its hold. You know them other girls won't love you like I do. Can't afford to give up on you. And you know I wouldn't do that to you. You know I wouldn't treat you that way, no. I've been running, can't catch up. Oh love, what I won't do. Oh, you got me chasing waterfalls. Oh, you got me chasing waterfalls. Chasing waterfalls.
Now, I have to say, one thing I have really liked about this closet organizing process that I created were these clear containers. I watched that show, The Home Edit, on Netflix, which I know most of you have probably seen, and they've all turned us onto these clear containers, and they happen to be genius, if I must say so myself. So I did buy these on Amazon. You can pretty much get them anywhere. They sell a lot of them at Home Goods now too and whatnot. But I love that I can see what it is that I have in there. And right now I'm kind of categorizing and weeding through things, and I'm doing all jeans in one container and all colored shorts in another. So the two bottom containers are all shorts. The middle are all t-shirts. One side bucket of t-shirts is graphic t-shirts. The other side is just solids with no graphics. Then the upper two are all pants. So I have one for black and white and color, and then I have just solid blue jeans on the left. It helps me to just really know what do I have available for me to be able to wear that day and put with whatever I want. And I know that they fit. The other clothes that I didn't want, I either got rid of them or I put them in the winter clothes up at the top of the closet, which would be like black jeans, or whatever. And I had like some that I did get rid of. Now with this is kind of funny. I have a lot of batteries because we keep batteries on hand, a lot of D batteries for our fans that we have just in case we lose power, because we are prone to hurricanes here in Central Florida. And I don't want to be without batteries for the battery operated fans that we have if we need to stay cool. If you've ever lived through hurricanes before, you know that you must stay prepared all the time and not just wait until the last minute. Also right here, this little area has become kind of like a problem area to me with these hangers and whatnot in these bags, and I kind of shove things in this back corner. But hey, I just found it looks like some Christmas gifts maybe that I forgot to give people, so it's kind of a Clark Griswold moment, where he finds the presents hidden up in that little thing in the attic. So it's like discovering. We're just discovering things together in the closet. I think I just found a gift I forgot to give to Victoria. It says, "I like big books," and I cannot lie. Anyways, so as I'm like weeding out things and finding things that maybe I thought I lost or I forgot about, it's helping me to clear out and to repurpose and reorganize, and even to take those things that I forgot about, the gifts, and be able to use them for other gifts that I might need around the corner. I don't know if any of you have a gift stash that you kind of keep on hand, so if you need to get a last minute gift, you already have some, even with cards and whatnot. So right now I'm just cleaning out things. I'm going to wipe out this shelf because this sounds really disgusting, but I just discovered there were some crushed chips in a backpack that must have been from a trip or something, and it somehow got in the closet. Thank God I didn't have bugs. That's gross. So we're just going to keep on cleaning and weeding out things, and we're going to disinfect some of the bookshelves, it looks like.
Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side, no. Have me by your side when the sun sets. I hope you'll still want me. I hope you'll still need me 1,000,000 years from now. The seasons are changing, the nights ever fading. It's time we left the ground. Let's leave for an eternity. Let's sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love. It keeps me high, keeps me high. Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side, no. Have me by your side when the sun sets. I hope you'll still want me. I hope you'll still need me 1,000,000 years from now. The seasons are changing, the nights ever fading. It's time we left the ground.
Now we are nearing the end of this project, and it wouldn't be a clean out the closet project if we did not go through one final comb through of the shoes. And I found a few pairs that I think I'm going to take to Goodwill, just because I haven't worn them in probably a couple of years and they're just collecting dust, and I'd like to make room for other potential candidates for me to wear. Now, I can't say that I like to get rid of all shoes just because I haven't worn them in a while. Again, I am sentimental, and there are some shoes that I just can't part with, like these red pair of shoes that I used to wear whenever I was dating my husband. And I have this glitter pair that I wear at Christmas time whenever we're trying to dress in those ugly sweaters. I call them my Snoop Dogg shoes. So anyway, we are going to finish this out. I'm going to take my laundry basket to the laundry room, get my laundry done, weed out a few things, and then we are done.
I hope you still want me. I hope you still need me a million years from now. The seasons
And this concludes our segment on cleaning out the master closet. I hope that you really got inspired today to go and clean out one of your closets. If you could give this video a like and comment and even subscribe, we appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.